Florida, the state of freedom and beautiful beaches. You might have been eyeing this state, either to visit or to reside. Either way, it's a great choice, and we're here to tell you about the top 10 best cities to live in Florida. Number 10. Satellite Beach. Satellite Beach is a city of 10,721 located just a short drive north from Palm Bay. Unsurprising for a city with the word beach in it, Satellite Beach has several great beaches to choose from. The median age is 45, which is quite young by Florida standards. That makes it one of the better places for young couples just starting out, especially when you consider that the cost of living in Satellite Beach is the 103rd lowest on this list. And Satellite Beach makes sure all its residents are doing all right, because with poverty levels at a low 4.3%, this city has the fourth lowest rate of poverty in Florida. Seeing as poverty levels generally correlate with crime rates, it's no surprise that Satellite Beach has the lowest crime rate in Florida. This place really ticks all the boxes, and on a budget no less. Number 9. Longboat Key. Next up is Longboat Key, an island town an hour south of St. Petersburg. Longboat Key has the oldest population on this list, with a median age of over 70. These septuagenarian residents really know their stuff though, because over 30% of the population have at least a master's degree. That older population helps explain why Longboat Key has the highest rate of insured residents in Florida. And since old folks don't often go in for violence, Longboat Key's title as the second least violent place in Florida also makes sense. Both unemployment and poverty rates in Longboat Key are among the top 10 lowest statewide, so Longboat Key's economy is as good as it gets. You can reward yourself for choosing such an awesome place to live by visiting one of many beaches Longboat Key has to offer. Number 8. Belle Isle. Located just south of Orlando, Belle Isle comes in as the 8th best place to live in Florida. Don't worry about locking down a job in Belle Isle, because this city has the lowest rate of unemployment in Florida. Once you land that job, you can expect a median household income of $85,873 a year, so you should have no problem getting your feet here. With such low unemployment, it's no surprise that Belle Isle has the 7th highest rate of people with health insurance in Florida. All in all, Belle Isle has its residents covered on all the essentials. Now that we've handled all that boring stuff, we can turn to Belle Isle's best feature, being only a half hour away from the world-famous Universal Studios theme park. We don't think you should have any trouble getting people to visit you with this gem right in your backyard. Number 7. North Palm Beach. Let's take a step back and look at a place where your average Joe can make a good life for himself, North Palm Beach. Its median home cost of $296,600 is substantially lower than elsewhere in the top 10, and combined with a median income of $68,057, this village is one of the most affordable places you'll see on this list. We think North Palm Beach residents dig the fact that you can spend 25% of what the same home would cost in another city and still have access to awesome beaches like MacArthur Beach. And the unemployment rate in North Palm Beach is a measly 2.9%, so nobody gets left out here. One more plus is that there's no need to fear for your safety here, because North Palm Beach has the 7th lowest crime rate in Florida. Number 6. Lighthouse Point. Next up on our list of best places to live in Florida is Lighthouse Point, an affluent suburb of Fort Lauderdale. Low levels of unemployment and poverty keep Lighthouse Point's economy strong in combination with a median household income of $81,857. It's also one of the most densely populated cities to make this list, meaning it's unlikely you'll be bored here. Lighthouse Point also scored 9.5 out of 10 in the education category, so you better believe kids are getting the best possible start here. And if those kiddos do well enough in school, an ice cream cone from Frosty Point followed by some water park action at Quiet Waters Park makes for a great reward. Number 5. Tequesta. It turns out that if you want a tour of Florida's best places, all you have to do is start in Miami and just keep driving north. Tequesta owes its number 5 ranking to its safe streets, relatively low cost of living, top-notch schools, and excellent markets for both jobs and housing. As one of Florida's safest cities, you'll never have to worry about someone snagging your Amazon package from your porch in Tequesta. It also has the lowest median household income on this list at $64,950, which, along with the cheaper median home price of $359,200, could be considered a good thing since the barrier of entry is slightly easier to cross here. And you better believe that Tequesta's population of 6,011 knows the importance of education, because this village has the fourth lowest rate of high school dropouts in Florida. It's also home to Bowling Rocks Preserve, one of the best places to get a gander at sea turtles in the Palm Tree State. Number 4. Key Biscayne. This gem is an island town located just south of Miami. In contrast to the image of Florida as a retiree state, Key Biscayne's median age is a low 42, so it's fair to say that this is one of the hippest places you'll see on this list. Living in Key Biscayne, you'll also get access to all the best that Miami has to offer, without the high crime. That's because Key Biscayne has the fifth lowest crime rate in Florida, about 70% lower than the national average. Another perk of Key Biscayne over Miami is the weather. Being an island, Key Biscayne has cooler summers and lower precipitation than the Magic City. Word to the wise, you may want to have a lucrative job lined up before making the move to Key Biscayne, because the median home price here is $1,218,200, the most expensive in Florida. The good news is that the median household income in Key Biscayne is $133,958 a year, the third highest in the state, so residents don't have too much trouble making mortgage payments. You also may want to start reading more books if you want to fit in here, because around 35% of Key Biscayne's population has a master's degree or higher. If you decide to settle down here, you'll probably spend a good amount of time at Bill Baggs Florida State Park on the south end or Crandon Park in the north. That way, you'll never get bored of going to the same beach every day. Key Biscayne bills itself as an island paradise, and looking at the data, we're inclined to agree. Number 3. Sanibel. An island city just a half hour outside of Cape Coral, Sanibel is a good representative of Florida's western coast. This city is a wildly popular destination for tourists thanks to over half the island being made up of wildlife refuges like Ding Darling and epic beaches like Bowman's Beach. There's seriously an endless amount to do in Sanibel, so you'll be just as excited to live here after 10 years as you are on day 1. Sanibel's population is super smart, with about 30% of residents having a master's degree or higher. Big degrees lead to big paychecks, as Sanibel's median household income is $102,135. And since smart people don't usually resort to crime, Sanibel has the third lowest rate of violent crime in Florida. Number 2. Naples. A city of 21,564 people, Naples is the 103rd biggest city to make the cut for best places to live in Florida. Because of its proximity to the Everglades, Naples is a popular destination for ecotourists. Those looking for a tamer experience will prefer Naples' world-class botanical gardens or hanging out at the pier. If you decide to settle down in this town, homes are the third most expensive in the state, but you'll also get the 13th highest median income statewide at $94,394 a year. As for actually getting to and from work, Naples has one of the lowest commute times on this list of just 19 minutes. On top of that, Great Schools gave Naples Public Schools a 9 out of 10 rating, so you can be confident that you're giving your children a top-notch educational experience. Number 1. Palm Beach. We're going to take a short drive up the coast to arrive at Palm Beach, the best place to call home in Florida. Money trouble shouldn't haunt you in Palm Beach because the economy here is rock solid. Palm Beach has the 5th lowest rate of unemployment and 10th lowest levels of poverty in Florida, so everyone can enjoy the island vibes here. It also has the 4th highest median household income in the state, with residents pulling in $133,026 a year. That high pay is kind of necessary in a place where the homes are the second priciest in the state. But with sub-20-minute commute times, at least your transportation costs will be a little lower. One thing to consider before you make the move to Palm Beach, with a median age of 69, this may not be the most high-paced, action-packed place to call home. Sure, it's got the second highest rates of residents with health insurance statewide, but that's mostly due to the fact that greater percentages of old people tend to be insured compared to young people. So if a ritzy, comfortable little city with shopping galore and plenty of natural beauty around sounds like just the ticket, consider Palm Beach your top choice. And that wraps it up. Thank you for watching the top 10 best cities to live in Florida.